What if all humans disappeared tomorrow? The alarm doesn't go off, not because you overslept, because there's no one left to hear. 7.9 billion people gone in an instant. The cities stand, the buildings remain, but the heartbeat's silent. The first Earth subway trains continue. For now, they glide through tunnels beneath New York, Tokyo, London, empty seats swaying, automated systems still running on momentum. Then, one by one, they coast to a stop. No hands on the controls, no engineers to override the failsafes. Above ground, the traffic lights still cycle, green, yellow, red, but the intersections are frozen. Cars sit where they were abandoned, engines running, headlights burning through the morning haze. The smell of gasoline mingles with blooming jasmine in Los Angeles. No one is there to notice. The first gate nuclear reactors begin to stir. Cooling systems depend on constant monitoring, constant human intervention within hours. Alarms shriek in empty control rooms. Red lights flash against concrete walls. No one responds. The backup generators kick in. They'll buy time, days, maybe weeks. But eventually, they too will fail. The dogs are the first to know something is wrong. They wait by doors that will never open, scratch at windows, whine into the stillness. Some will escape through doggy doors, broken fences. Others won't be so lucky. The first week power grids collapse. Fossil fuel plants, unmanned, shut down automatically. Wind turbines slow without maintenance. Solar panels continue for a while, but without a grid to distribute the energy, it simply dissipates. At night, the cities go dark. No streetlights, no neon signs, no glow of 1,000 apartment windows. For the first time in a century, you could see the Milky Way over Manhattan, if anyone were left to look. The pets have scattered now. Golden retrievers roam in packs through suburban streets. Cats claim territories in the silence. The small ones, hamsters, rabbits, perish in their cages, but the livestock, they bellow, they scream. Millions of cows, pigs, chickens, trapped in factory farms, waiting for a feeding that will never come. Within days, the sounds fade. The first month smell changes. Rotting food in refrigerators, spoiled meat on supermarket shelves, but also the smell of grass, of earth, of rain on concrete. Unfiltered and masked by exhaust fumes and industry. The nuclear plants begin their meltdowns. Chernobyl, Fukushima, now dozens more. Radiation seeps into groundwater, into soil, into air, but there are no Geiger counters clicking, no evacuations, no panic. Nature doesn't read dosimeters. The animals are thriving. Deer wander through shopping malls. Coyotes trot down Fifth Avenue. Wolves, already on the brink, begin to reclaim territories they lost centuries ago. Without us, they don't need saving. They just live. The first Earth cities are changing. Vines creep up skyscrapers. Cracks appear in highways as roots push through asphalt. Rain pools in the streets. With no storm drains cleared, urban streams begin to form. Cars rust, paint peels, glass shatters from thermal stress. The Louvre, the Sistine Chapel, the Great Wall, still standing, but already returning. The domesticated animals have split, some adapted. Dogs have formed wild packs. Cats hunt rodents like their ancestors. Others, pugs, bulldogs, breeds sculpted by human hands, struggle, starve, vanish. Natural selection doesn't care about pedigree. The first decadeth forests are advancing. What was once farmland in Kansas, now dotted with saplings. The Amazon, freed from chainsaws, exhales. The coral reefs, suffocated by warming waters and pollution, begin a slow, uncertain recovery. The oceans are quieter without cargo ships, without sonar, without drilling. Whales sing in waters they haven't visited in generations. The metal corrodes. The wood rots. The plastic remains. Bottles, bags, microfibers woven into every ecosystem. Our most permanent legacy, and our most shameful, The first-century skyscrapers are falling, steel beams weakened by rust buckle, glass facade shatter, concrete crumbles. The Burj Khalifa, the Empire State Building, one by one, they collapse into their own footprints, but some structures endure. The pyramids, stone cathedrals, the Hoover Dam, monuments to what we were. The radiation zones are still deadly, but shrinking forests grow around them, mutated, resilient. Life doesn't wait for permission. 1,000 years Saya wouldn't recognize New York. A forest stands where Manhattan once hummed. The East River winds through green hills, occasionally barely visible through undergrowth. A steel beam, a brick foundation, clues that something was here. The animals have evolved. New apex predators, new symbiotic relationships. The earth is wilder, stranger, more balanced. 10,000 years last traces are fading. Mount Rushmore, eroded by wind and ice, is now just a cliff face with vague, weathered shapes. The Great Wall is a serpentine ridge of rubble. The plastic has broken down, finally, into molecules, into nothing. Future geologists, if any species evolves to study such things, might find a layer in the rock, a thin stratum of concrete, of glass, of isotopes that shouldn't exist in nature. They might wonder what happened, what cataclysm created this anomaly. 100,000 years Earth has forgotten us. No cities, no roads, no evidence we were ever the dominant species. Perhaps a few bronze statues remain, buried, preserved by chance, perhaps not. The planet breathes, ice ages come and go, continents shift, species rise and fall, life continues. As it always has, as it always will, fade to black. We were here for a geological instant. And then we weren't. The question isn't what the Earth would lose. The question is, what would it gain?